What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm Quitty Bags, and welcome, my dudes, to the most recent Minecraft Bedrock beta update. So today's beta update is all about mountains. So we today are going to be exploring these mountains and checking them out, and we also have a couple other little things to do in this beta. Now, if you guys aren't sure what these betas are, it's basically pre-testing of 1.17 and all the new things that are going to be coming to Minecraft in 1.17, and they're slowly trickling them out to us, and eventually we're going to have a really cool update on our hands. So let's get right into this. Now, before we do, my dudes, let's see if we can smash 100 likes on this video. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that sub button to become one of the dudes and support the channel, because we are on the road to 35,000 subscribers. Okay, so let's get started, and let's look for these new mountains. Now, you guys might be wondering, Quitty, aren't those mountains behind you? No. Those aren't the mountains we're looking for. So we're looking for some huge mountains today. There's some brand new big boy mountains going on, and they're going to be showing them off today, and they actually have powdered snow in them. They have actually new biomes, actually. There's a couple different biomes here. They're called Lofty Peaks, Snow-Capped Peaks, Snowy Slopes, Mountain Groves, and Mountain Meadows. So we're going to be trying and attempting to look for these today, and I'm not going to stop until we find some, because those aren't mountains down there. So let's go on an adventure, my dudes. Now here we go. So I was doing something wrong. I actually had to turn on experimental gameplay and make a new world, but here we go, my dudes. I just found us a few mountaintops. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's go over to number 4. Now, what makes these mountaintops different from other just, you know, minor mountains, maybe like that one? Oh, that one's actually the new one too. Is actually they are going to be spawning in goats now up in these mountains, and there's also going to be powdered snow, so you can actually get stuck in powdered snow and freeze to death up in these mountains. Okay, look at this one. This is definitely one of the new ones. Wow, okay, that is cool. Everybody's talking about the caves, but nobody's talking about the cliffs these days, you know? Oh, baby, look how big this thing is. Imagine trying to climb this thing. This is like climbing Mount Everest. So anyways, you come down here, and we're gonna climb this thing here. Now, there should be powdered snow here, if I'm correct. Maybe you break through that block. Nope, that's snow. Is there any powdered snow here to prove this is a proper mountain? But this is a really big boy mountain. Oh, there's the goats. There we go, there we go. We definitely know we're in the right mountaintop now. As you guys can see, we got goats. So it's pretty dangerous climbing these mountains now. You have the option to freeze to death, or billy goats or mountain goats, whatever you want to call them, might just come up and knock you right off the mountain, right? Let's see as we get higher if we get into some powdered snow, because this is just regular snow. What if we turn our game mode to survival? All right, here we go. We're climbing the mountain in survival. As you guys can see, there's lots of stone and ice into these mountains. And look at that, the new iron texture. I didn't even know that. They added the new iron texture into it. Oh my gosh, dudes. All right, we climbed Mount Everest. Check it out. Oh, no, that's the highest peak. Let me go over there. Here we go. We're going to go to the tippity top of the mountain. All right, here we are. So, as you guys can see, these mountains are actually quite beautiful, I gotta say. Like, look at that one over there. Oh, I called this Mount Everest. That's definitely Mount Everest over there. So, as you guys can see, these mountains are absolutely amazing looking. I really like the idea they're putting into this, making, like, the terrain around them. Like, look at that. That looks crazy. Like, the terrain, you know what I mean? It's just like a big mountain, and then it's kind of like some flat land over there. So, like, the new generation is really coming along here. And then we come up to our goats. Hello, goat. How are you? Oh, okay, we're friendly. We're friendly, right? And I'm on survival. What if I hit you? Okay, we're friendly. Okay, I don't know why they don't want to kill me. I thought goats are kind of the enemy, but never mind. Okay, so, anyways, yeah, and look at that. We got the coal up in the mountain here. Yeah, these mountains look pretty incredible. Now, it's weird, because there's usually some there's supposed to be powdered snow in this mountain. All right, let's go down here. So as you guys can see, there is a spruce forest here. Now, like I said, there's different biomes, basically, what they're going to be calling them. Like I said, there was the lofty peaks. We got the snow-capped peaks. I imagine that's like snow-capped up here, peaks. Lofty peaks. What would lofty peaks be? I'm not really sure. We got snowy slopes, so I'm guessing that would kind of be a snowy slope on this side, maybe. Mountain grooves, or groves, sorry. Would that be the mountain groves down here, maybe? Because it's like a forest. And mountain meadows, or would that be mountain meadows? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They don't give us too much detail here. Oh, okay. So here we go. So in the mountain meadows, or whatever we're in here, is where we actually get the powdered snow. So as you guys can see, if we switch over to survival here, we can actually sink in this snow, and it's like a trap block, and we could basically get stuck in it, and we could freeze to death now in Minecraft. Now, if you don't want to freeze to death, oh gosh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. If you don't want to freeze to death, here's your option. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some leather boots here and put on some leather armor, and this will take away our freezing effect, as you guys can see. So let's go back in survival now, and we can actually get out of this snow. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, we can actually walk on top of the powdered snow, but you can actually walk through it as well still, and you won't get as cold. Your feet won't get as cold, you know? But still very cool. I like this add-on. This is going to be really hard to adventure through these mountains if you don't got the leather on, right? So we're going to have to make some leather armor now, my dudes. Leather armor is going to be a part of like the normal thing now. Just like gold for the nether, we're going to need leather now just to keep warm up in these mountains. So pretty cool. Definitely a very interesting mountain here. And as you guys can see, we got another mountain over there. The terrain is absolutely insane. The only thing is, I hope they really keep some flat terrain, but it looks like they are going to. Like, look over there. That looks like a nice plains area. And then we got the nice mountain there, which is absolutely huge. So it's very, very nice. And we got the billy goats jumping around. Look at them up there. Look at these mountain goats. Absolutely insane. I gotta say, you know, I didn't even really know at first they were bringing the goats. Like, I seen it kinda, but I wasn't really sure. And then here we go. We got the goats. So very interesting mob. Now, there is another mob today that we're going to be checking out, so let's get right into that. So I was saying there's another mob. So the glow squid has finally made it to the Bedrock beta, as you guys can see, and damn dudes, these things are beautiful. Check them out in their glowy nature. Now, glow squids are pretty cool, honestly. They actually are pretty neat, and we're going to go over what these glow squids' use are right now. All right, so if we come up and kill one of these squids, as you can see, they dropped a glow ink sack. I'm sorry, my dude. Glow squid. I feel bad now. So they actually dropped, let me drop it here, the glow ink sack. So these are really, really cool, and they have two different things they can do now. All right, my dudes, as you guys can see, I got some items in the chest here, so let's grab these items. Now, the glow ink sack has two different uses right now. Now, what we can do here is we can take an item frame and put a glow ink sack beside it in the crafting space here, and boom, you get a glowing item frame. So we're gonna put that down right there, and we're gonna put that in it. And honestly, it doesn't really look. Is it glowing? It's kind of hard to see. Let's turn our brightness down. All right, it is glowing, because as you can see beside this item frame over here, it is glowing a little bit. Not as bright as I thought it was, but okay, there you go. When you throw an item in it, it really shows it off a little bit there, as you guys can see. Let's throw like a sword in there. Let's try to see what a sword does. Okay, there you go. So it does glow from a distance versus the sword in there. So actually, okay, there you go. That's a better comparison right there. So as you guys can see on the left side, that is the glowing item frame with a sword put in it, and that is your regular item frame with a sword put in it. And it does glow quite a bit, not as much as you'd probably think, but you know, it still looks good. It definitely still looks good. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a sign here, and we're gonna say hello, dudes. All right, and we're gonna put one over here. Hello, dudes. Now, this is where you can actually, I'm gonna dye the words first. You can actually make signs glow, which is really cool. So we got both of our signs set up here, and as you guys can see, and now if we take our glow ink sack and go boom, as you can see on the left side, the glow ink sack definitely highlights the words quite a bit more than, you know, our regular pink dye on the other side. But it looks really, really good, and that is the effect of our glowing ink sack. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about the glow ink sack? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty useful as well. Definitely for seeing things at night, maybe. You know what I mean? They're gonna pop out, say you're walking through a forest or something. You got, hey, maybe you got some like pathways or something and some directions you want your buddy to find your base. He's gonna find your base at night, right? So very cool and very neat for sure. All right, and coming up to the last part of this beta. Now, I think this was added previously, but I'm just gonna run this down in case you guys haven't seen these ore changes because they're really cool and why not talk about them, right? So as you guys can see, iron ore, gold ore, lapis, redstone, coal, emerald, and copper have received a change. Except for our boy over here, diamond ore has not, which is very nice, and I like how they didn't change it. So as you can see, iron has now a new, a very interesting new texture. Let me know in the comments about all these textures, what you guys think. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of them. I like the classic stuff, but this makes it easier for, I think what they're kind of going for is the colorblind community of people that can't actually, you know, see the difference in the ore. Some of them are very, very identical, and then now they can actually see a total difference in certain ores, which is a good thing because it helps other gamers around the world, and Minecraft is an ever-growing game, and we just have to accept that. So here we go. We have iron, which looks really cool. We got the gold. It looks really neat. I honestly like the gold. I'm not going to lie. The iron, I'm not a big fan of. Diamond is staying the same. Lapis is kind of like the same, just a little overkill looking to me. We got redstone is very interesting. It reminds me of like rubies or something. I don't know. It looks different. It just looks different. And then we have coal, and coal is honestly not that bad. I'll accept the coal. Emeralds is actually kind of cool. I like how there's like, you can actually see like an emerald almost peeking out of there, right? And then copper, I gotta say copper is probably one of my favorites. And because it has all the different forms of copper. Now, if you're not aware of copper, it has 4 different versions, all right? So let's go over these real quick right now. All right, so copper has 4 different states, right? So I'm gonna show them off to you guys right now. So when you first get a copper block, it'll look like this. Beautiful, right? After some time, it's gonna look like exposed copper. It's gonna have some of that greeny tinge moving its way in on it, getting ready to change it over. After quite a bit of time, it's gonna look like this, and it's gonna be called weathered copper, which is absolutely cool looking, and I think it looks neat. And then for the final, we have oxidized copper. So oxidized copper actually looks really neat, and I like it. Now, over time, in your Minecraft worlds, copper will change, and it's just how it's gonna be. Now, if you don't want your copper to change at all, no big deal, because you are going to be able to wax it, and that way it will stay in any form you would like. And even if you want this form here, you can wax it, and you're gonna be good. All right, my dudes, so that's going to be it for this Bedrock beta. Honestly, this thing looks absolutely amazing. I love how they're actually working on these cliffs and making some mountains. Because as you guys can see, these are huge. Like, look behind my head right there. That is an absolute huge mountain, and it looks amazing. I'm very excited when Java gets this snapshot for the cliffs because it's going to be absolutely huge, dudes. We're gonna be exploring through mountains, caves, everything now. It's gonna be really, really cool, and I really like the forest biome going all the way up it. I would love to explore that in 1.17. I'm super, super excited for that. So if you guys enjoyed this Minecraft Bedrock beta, make sure to smash that like button. Let's try to get 100 likes on this video. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that sub button because we are on the road to 35,000 subscribers. And when we hit 30K, we're actually going to be starting to do some speedrun live streams. So if you guys like those, make sure to check out my channel. I do a lot of live streaming on this channel, and we've kind of moved away from videos here and there. But I really, really like doing these videos and doing all the reviews on snapshots and all kinds of Bedrock betas, stuff like that. So if you guys enjoy it, smash like, smash sub, and I'll see you dudes in the next Minecraft video. Peace out, my dudes.